Namaste. In this series, in every episode, I am talking about a different kind of hurdle that does not allow you to manifest your goal. There are so many hurdles, and the most important are those that are in our own mind, because that is the one which you can immediately change. You can work on it. Sometimes situations also can create hurdles, but you may not be able to change those immediately. But whatever is wrong in your mind, any inputs in your mind, we can work on it more easily. That's why I am talking about that. Now, in today's episode, I wish to talk about one example. Sometimes you really want something to happen, but in your mind there is something else, some fear which does not let this happen. Let me give you an example. This is about a lady who was about 55, 56 years old. She was participating in one of our classes many years back. That class I have been mentioning in this series many times. It was called Agni Kundam, which had different meditations to remove hurdles from various aspects of life. Of course, today those meditations I have included them in different other classes which I am doing online, like Sanjeevani for health, Aishwaryam for prosperity, and Anubandham for relationships. All those are there. So, those meditations are now included in the new classes. But those days we had this class called Agni Kundam where we did all the meditations. Now, this lady was in the class, and we did the meditation for prosperity. So, to find out what is the hurdle which is not allowing me to become as prosperous as I wish to be, and after we finished the meditation, she spoke and she said, now I know what is stopping me from achieving my goal. No, I said, what? Then she said, I am not working, I don't have my income or anything, because we were talking about prosperity. So she said, it's not income, but I have a lot of property and I used to have a lot of money. But over a period of years, she said, whenever somebody came and asked for money, I used to lend whatever money I had. That way, all my money has been lent to different people. And she says, today I do not have cash for my day to day life and I am finding it very difficult. So she says, I often used to wonder, when I have so much property and I have lived a very good life, why am I living like this today, like a pauper, when I have so much cash which I have given out to others? If all that money comes back, whatever I had lent to others, if it comes back to me, I would be a very rich person. But it is not happening. And she said, they are all good people, all of them are good people, and they all intend returning the money. Whenever I ask them, they always say, definitely I will return your money. But not a single person has returned any money so far. So I always used to wonder, why am I destined to live like this? And she said, I got the answer for it today in the meditation. What was it? She said, when we were deep in meditation and when we were asking, what is the hurdle? She said, it suddenly came to my mind that I have this huge fear. If I had a lot of money, I will become sick. I will go and get admitted in a hospital and spend away all the money. This is the fear that I have. Now, when I say this, many of you may say, why should she have a fear like this? But fears are irrational. Fears are unreasonable. Fears may not be logical, they are illogical. I have seen so many different kinds of people with different kinds of fears, much more weird fears than this. So, this was a fear which she had, and we need to understand that if she had a fear like that, it was beyond her control. So, she said, I suddenly understood that I was so scared that if all the money comes back to me and I have a lot of money, I may fall sick and spend the whole money in the hospital. So, maybe that is what is preventing these people from giving back the money. And she said, in meditation, I released that thought, released that fear, and I am sure my money will come back. If you think about it, many people have such hurdles in their mind, different kinds of fears, different kinds of thought forms. There was another gentleman who was also telling me the same thing. He said, I have lent a lot of money to one particular person. He said, a lot of money, and they are very good people, they want to return my money and I really need that money now for some other project. But he said, it's not coming. I said, why, what are they saying? He said, no, they want to return, but he says, they don't have a proper income now. So, how will they be able to return my money? This is the thought which is going on in my mind. So, you understand that that thought can become the hurdle. Once you start thinking about how will they get the money, how will they return the money to me, then they also don't get the money, you also don't get the money. That is why when I teach goal visualization, I always say, think of the end result only. Visualize only the end result and not what happens in between. So, if you have lent money to somebody and you need to get it back from them, only visualize that they have given you the money, that you have received the money either in your account or cash or whatever it is, that you have received the money. Do not think about how they will get the money, because that will stop you from believing that you can get back your money, and you will start pitying that person and they will also not get the money. Pitying somebody does not make them powerful, it does not empower them. So, that is why examine if you have some thought in your mind which is preventing you from getting back the money which you have lent. Very often there are so many different examples, but I have just told you two here. I think that will be enough for you to think about your own life. If you have lent money to others and that money is not coming back, think about how you are thinking about that money. Your thoughts have to be positive and you have to focus that you are getting back the money. Only that will make them also have sufficient money to return to you. So, you do not have to worry about how they will get money, because that will happen automatically. You only focus on your getting back your money. So, if your mind is clear like that, manifesting your goal also becomes clear. So, if your thought is a hurdle, remove that thought. Allow your goals to manifest very easily. All the very best. May all your goals manifest.